A developing story, an Obama-era program designed to shield hundreds of thousands of immigrants from deportation has again been declared illegal by a federal court judge.
The Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, was created by President Barack Obama and has been under legal fire for years. How this ruling impacts hundreds of thousands of recipients? Let's go to KPRC2's Robert Arnold, live outside Immigration Court in Southwest Houston. Robert?
A federal court judge ruled the order from President Barack Obama that created DACA was illegal because it circumvents immigration law. This ruling will not impact those already in the program. However, those who have pending applications, it puts them in a state of limbo with no clear resolution.
But once again, there's that uncertainty of not knowing what's going to happen.
Cesar Espinosa is the head of the immigrant rights organization FIEL. He's also a DACA recipient who was brought to the United States at 5 years old.
Product of HIZ, a product of the Houston Community College, a graduate of the University of Houston. I've done a lot of work here, a lot of philanthropy work.
DACA allowed those brought into the country as children by 2007 to be shielded from deportation and work in the U.S. Currently, there are more than 500,000 DACA recipients in the U.S., the largest groups living in California and Texas.
This morning we've been asked so many questions about like timelines, when do we expect this to happen, and there's really no clear, definite answer.
The current ruling does not affect those already in the program, but those who had pending applications.
As long as they're not a priority to be removed, they have some protection. They won't have employment authorization.
Immigration attorney Magali Candler says many applied for DACA later because of either bad legal advice or, in the case of one client, didn't know they weren't in the U.S. legally.
Had been told by her parents that she was a U.S. citizen. So she had believed she was a U.S. citizen.
The case will likely wind up before the U.S. Supreme Court, and the concern is if the High Court strikes down the program, will it impact all DACA recipients, many of whom have spent the majority of their lives in the U.S., starting families, buying homes, and working.
Congress may take this more seriously, and they should take it seriously because it could really affect all of us. Really almost a directive, and Congress should take note.
Immigration attorney Rayed Gonzalez there is talking about how the judge's ruling pointed out it was Congress's inaction on making DACA law that created a void, and this is a problem that is up to Congress to fix. Now, between this ruling being appealed to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals and then up to the U.S. Supreme Court, it could be at least a year before we get any final ruling on DACA. Reporting live from Southwest Houston, Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.
Robert,